The points A, B, C, and D have positions these, this, and this, which means, let me write this down. Position vectors means from the point O, so OA is found to be 3, 0J, and 2K. And we have OB, that will be 2, minus 2, and 5. And we have OC, that will be 0, 2, and 7. And finally OD, that will be minus 2, 10, and 7. Okay, these will be the position vectors of A, B, C, and D given to you by the question. Now part 1, we have to use scalar product to show that BA and BC, they are perpendicular. So let's first find these two directions, BA and BC. So pretty easy. First one, BA is equal to what? Equal to OA minus OB. Now again, I do have a video about this. How do I know it is this? It is the direction we have to understand. So if you guys go search vectors on my channel, you will have a video about this. Now let's simplify. So we have OA is given to you by 3, 0, 2. And OB is given to you by 2 minus 2, 5. That will give you what? 3 minus 2 is 1. That will be 2, and that will be minus 3. That will be BA. Now moving on, we have BC. That will be OC minus OB. OC is what? OC will be 0, 2, 7. And OB again, it is 2 minus 2, 5. That will give you what? Let's see. So 0 minus 2 will be minus 2. That will be 4, and that should be the value of 2. Okay. So here we have these two values that we need to find, BA and BC. Now we need to show they are perpendicular. So we have to know this by using dot product. If these two, they are perpendicular, the dot product have to give you the value of 0. So let's replace and see if that is actually true or not. So BA is found to be 1, 2, minus 3, and BC was found to be minus 2, 4, and the value of 2. So here we have to do one by one. So 1 times this will be minus 2 plus 2 times 4 is 8 plus minus 3 times 2 will be minus 6, and this will be 0. If we see 0, this confirms it is perpendicular. That is what we know about part 1 of the question. Move on to part 2 of the question. So we have to show BC and AD are in the same direction or parallel, and find the ratio of the length of BC and the length of AD. So let's find out. We know BC for part 2. BC was found to be what? Minus 2, 4, and 2. Now let's find the value of, or direction of AD. It will be OD minus OA. So OD was found to be what? OD was given to you by minus 2, 10, and 7. Now minus OA, OA was given to you by 3, 0, 2. That will be minus 2 minus 3, that will be minus 5. 10 minus 0 is 10. 7 minus 2 is 5. Okay, so here what we can do is we can simply factorize. If you see, take out the value of minus 2 or even 2. Let's take out 2. You will have minus 1, 2, and 1. Here take out the value of 5. You will have minus 1, 2, and 1. Now you can see clearly that here and here they're the same, which means confirmed that BC is a multiple of AD. So by showing this, we conclude that BC is in the same direction as AD. So this is good for part 1 of the question. Again, the only thing we need to find out is the direction. If they match inside minus 1, 2, 1, minus 1, 2, 1, we can write this. BC is a multiple. M is any constant. You can write K, S, T if you want to. I chose M for some reason. equal to the other vector. So by writing this, you confirm that BC is parallel to AD. That is part 1 of the question. Now for part 2 of the question, you can see here, we have to find the ratio of the length of BC and AD. We have 2 ways of doing that. Let's use the easiest way. So we realized that from this part 1, that we had what? We had BC was equal to 2 minus 1, 2, and 1. And AD, right, AD was found to be what? To be 5 minus 1, 2, 1. Now, we were able to show that BC is a multiple of AD. Right. Now let's replace and see what do we have. For example, here we have 2. That'll be 1, 2, 1, have to be. So we don't know this value of m. We have to kind of find this value of m. Oh, how do we find m? Easily. Let's make this easy for you. M will be simply BC divided by AD. Replace, you will have 2 minus 1, 2, 1 divided by 5 minus 1, 2, 1. This will cancel out. You will have 2 over 5. So you can see that the ratio of BC against AD have to be 2 to 5. Now this is one way of doing this question, and the other way is also pretty easy as well. If you observe, we can do this. We can first find the length of BC. That will be what? Let's find the length. So BC was minus 2, 4, and 2. So we have to have 4 plus, so let me expand this. BC was minus 2, 4, and 2. And AD was minus 5, 10, and 5. So that will be the length will be 4 plus 16 plus 4. That will be root of 24. And the length of AD will be what? 25 plus 100 plus 5. So 25, that should be 150. So the ratio of BC, which is root of 24, against root of 150. So let's find out. Root of 24 divided by root of 150. That will be, bam, 0.4, which is 2 over 5. So 2 over 5 will be the ratio of the length of BC and AD. And that will be your question in regards to vectors.